Chairman Wontumi, who is calling chairman and the other people that they should give their right to vote to other people because they do not trust such people that they will vote for the candidates as they make it known to the public. And so that is their fear. Their fear is that some of the people who are going to vote in the special electoral college are not going to vote for their candidates. And for that matter, in order to be sure that their vote is theirs or is going for them, those people should relinquish their right to vote and that someone will vote on their behalf. This we think is very unfair by the party's Presidential Elections Committee. And that is what we want to bring the Presidential Elections Committee to.
Yes, Ian, I just wanted to know, is there a development just in the Ashanti region or is widespread? Is this situation of vote buying, as you say?
It is widespread. It is all over Ghana. That is what they have been doing. You see, we had this intel some time ago, but then we were waiting for them to step up their game. We're waiting for them to walk their talk. And indeed, some people have called us, tell us that they are forcing them or trying to, buy their votes. And that is why we are out talking to the media. That is why we are out extending our concern to the Presidential Elections Committee that what they vote that this election or this, if I may say, will not be permitted.
If you say you have been called by who? Because you make specific mention of Chairman Wontumi, the Ashanti Regional Chairman, leading this, and you also tell us that some persons have called you, telling you that they are being forced.
And Frijasia's Korean MP is also part.
Okay.
Honorable Nana UFP is also part of those who are buying the votes. It's part of those calling the chairman and other participants. It's part of those.
Okay, so I want to know which particular chairman or who are those chairmen that have communicated to your camp.
You don't expect me to come to public and
but you have mentioned Chairman Wontumi's name, so it is appropriate and fair that as you've mentioned Chairman Wontumi's name.
I just want you to know that we know that this is what they are doing. But you see, for me to mention the names of those people who have informed us, I think that is something that we should know.
Why? What are you afraid of?
Elections Committee.
Ian,
I'm not afraid of anything, but you see, you don't expect me to put all my arsenals outside. How did I even get information from them? So what I'm saying is that we have it, and I'm sure as a media team, you must have heard it before we even release this press.
In this particular statement, if I read portions of it, it talks about as much as 50,000 Ghana cedis per chairman to accomplish that diabolic agenda. 50,000 for all the 275 regional chairmen?
It is not only for the chairman, even that's why I said other participants, those who are going to vote in the special electoral college. It's not only for the chairman. It is not only for the chairman. And God being so good, they have rejected them. But
in terms of the numbers, in terms of the numbers for this particular special election,
I do not readily have them, but overall there should be somewhere around 981.
And if each person is going to be bribed 50,000 Ghana cedis, is this realistic?
Obviously, not all of them are not going to vote for them. Some are going to vote for them. So, but they have people that they don't think will vote for them. They don't trust them. That is their work. I'm being specific. They said they are people they do not trust to vote for their candidates. And that if those people really think they will vote for their candidates, they should relinquish their right to vote so that someone votes on their behalf. And that is why they are calling some specific people, not all of them. Do you understand?
Okay.
They cannot give all of them 50,000. But you see, we are fighting against an incumbent. And so these things, they are possible. So what I'm saying is that it is not all, it is for some specific people who they think will not vote for their candidate, who they think or who they do not trust. And that is the word they use. Some people they do not trust. And you know there are people who have even come out that they will vote for them. But then according to their intel, those people are not going to vote for them. You understand?
In all of this particular document I'm reading is a press statement. So it's directed at the press. Officially, have you written to the party about these concerns?
Yes, we are forwarding everything to them. As you can see, we have been in office since last night and we are still in the office. I haven't been to the house for some time now.
Okay.
So you know the kind of work that has gone into what we are doing.
Is this not
my team over here? Everybody is in the office.
Okay.
We are working. We've been working since yesterday. We've been picking information, snipers of them. We've been calling here and there. People are calling in here and there that this is what is happening. And of course, we have come way too far, and we are not going to stop from here.
So let me
obviously, this is for the media.
Okay.
We just wanted the public, or we just wanted the 981 people who are going to vote in this special electoral college to be aware that we are standing behind them, and that all those people who have rejected their office should not be afraid of anybody.
Okay.
That nobody can do anything to them. That the Honorable Kennedy Agyapong and his team will also be behind those people, and that nobody can do anything to them, or in their subsequent elections, nobody can, do whatever they threaten against them to them.
So officially, this is to the media, but have you officially also copied the party as well?
That is why I'm saying we have been in the office since yesterday.
Okay.
And we are still here this time. And so as to what we are doing, or as to what we have sent to the Presidential Elections Committee, that is up to us to decide. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
But then I said it is not going to end here. So obviously you should know that the Presidential Elections Committee will also be informed, and then they will also take steps to rectify this problem at hand.
This particular press statement says, while the country is waiting for the most popular and efficient person to be chosen by the delegates to contest the national elections, some executive members of the party, as well as government appointees, are doing everything within their powers to ensure that their favorite candidate wins the election, even though he is not popular with the general public. Who is this individual we are talking about?
So obviously you saw the name in it, and if I mention Chairman Wontumi and Nana, you know the person they are voting for. I cannot make somebody popular through this interview. But then obviously you know the person we are talking about. And again, he stated his name in it, you understand? Now what I'm saying is that those who you mentioned, that they are appointees, they are party executives and the rest, I can also assure you that not all of them are going to vote for them.
Okay.
And that is why they are afraid, and that is why they are trying to buy their votes. That is why they are trying to ask them to relinquish their right to vote, and then someone votes on their behalf. So what I'm saying is that not all of them are going to vote for them. But as I said earlier, I cannot tell you all my secrets. It will be like giving you all my arsenal. But what we know, what we have, the information we have, not all of them, not all appointees, not all party executives, not all regional party executives, not all constituency executives are going to vote for them. And we know those who are going to vote for us and those who are not going to vote. You see, going into an election, any good politician should know those who are going to vote for them and those who are not going to vote for them. The anomalies may come, but then it should be very scanty. So if you don't know all these things, then it means you are not prepared for the elections you are going into. And that also shows that our people on the other side are also very well prepared, because they know people will not vote for them. So their intel is also right. And then our intel is also right, that they are trying to buy their votes. They are trying to ask them to relinquish their votes, their right to vote in this special electoral college. And that is what we want avoid and bring the attention of the Presidential Elections Committee too. Okay,
so at the tail end of this particular release, it talks about if the party fails or refuses to act in accordance with its own guidelines, will be compelled to ensure that justice is done to all manner of people, candidates in this contest. What does that mean?
It means that in every election, the sanctity of that election should be protected. Wherever anybody wants to vote, the person has the right to vote to that direction without fear or favor, without intimidation, without vote buying. That is why we are saying that anybody who decides to vote for the Honorable Kennedy Agyapong or any other candidate is free to vote for that candidate. And that's those who rejected the monies and have been threatened that they will do this to them, they will do that to them. We are also telling them that we are very much aware of what is happening, and we are also backing them. We are also going to support them in their subsequent elections. And that nobody, and I repeat, nobody can threaten them that they will lose their seat in their subsequent elections. We are also behind them. We are also going to make sure that the sanctity of this election prevails. We are going to make sure that the goodwill of the people prevails.
And Ian, we have just got some few days to that particular election, and all of this machinations, let me put it that way, is happening. Are you that worried? Are you that concerned?
Why shouldn't you be concerned? You mean everybody is wasting money in this election? And so we should be concerned as stakeholders. We should be concerned about the goings-on in the party. We should be concerned. And that is why we are in the media. That is why we release this press. You understand?
Okay.
So what I am saying is that we are on top of our game. We are not afraid of anything. But then those things that we think do not protect the sanctity of the election, whatever we think that will jeopardize this election, we believe we should let the public know. We should also let the party executives, the special electoral college, the participants, we should also let them know that they are in this. We should let them know that as long as they have decided to vote for the Honorable Kennedy, but we are also behind them. We are solidly behind them, and we are going to back them. And no intimidation will be allowed to fester.
Mami amakrantima enemy di no twa ne tete so kokoko no for me say make mejo so me a subscribe button no like ne ja comment me si ha da mu nyina ma se mamomo ne hwa energy.